Hi all, I'm glad to be able to bring you this happy little video that will serve as a guide to the Canvas bulletin that was emailed today on Thursday, February 18th. And what I'd like to do in this video is simply focus on three small facts. First, how to move the total column in the gradebook. This will solve for the problem of not always knowing how an assignment affects a student's grade. Secondly, I'll show how to resize an assignment column. And third, simply how to use the EX code to mark an assignment excused for a student. So I'm going to pop on over to a gradebook and a test course that I've created. And you can see that Jen Weigel is my only student. Thank you to Jen for being a willing participant here. And as you can see in this gradebook, there's a problem on the screen that a lot of people have faced. And it's that as assignments are populated and the gradebook gets filled from left to right, the total column falls off. And so then the only way to know how Jen is doing, or any student for that matter, is to scroll all the way to the right to see the total column. So for instance, in this quiz 10 right here, if I put in a score for Jen, I won't know how that affects her grade until I move all the way over to the right. So a very frustrating feature. The scrolling can be quite frustrating. So there's a simple way to remedy this. If you scroll over to your totals column and you see that little arrow there, you click on it and select move to front. It'll move the total column to the left hand side. And so you can see as my screen refreshes, we have Jen's name, we have her secondary ID, and now we have the total column. And so that total column is always going to remain static. So even as I scroll left to right in my assignments, and as I would build more assignments out in the future, that total column will always stay on my screen. So if I were to put in a 3 out of 10 on this quiz, I can see her grade immediately drops to 91. So moving the total column from right to left solves for it kind of dropping off of the screen, and it locks it in place. So hopefully that is helpful to you if you have not done that yet. The second thing I would like to show in this video is how to resize assignment columns. You can see in this first assignment, test with letter grades, it takes up a lot of room in the gradebook. If you take your mouse and scroll to the right hand side of the box where that vertical line is that meets the second assignment box, you'll notice your mouse cursor will change and you'll get two parallel lines with arrows. You can just simply grab that and drag it and make it smaller, or if you really want to, you can make it bigger. But this will help kind of save some room in your gradebook if this is something that interests you. You cannot completely hide a column. This is as small as you can make it. This might help specifically for the secondary ID column. Not really a meaningful column for us as faculty. This is just their identification code in Administrators Plus. So we can take this and make it as small as it'll go. So resizing a column might help you as you're organizing your gradebook and trying to have a better grasp or visual view on the content. The last one is using the EX code to mark an assignment excused. So let's say instead of an 8 out of 10 on quiz 5, Jen was actually absent that day, and I'm not going to make her retake it. I just simply type in EX, and that assignment is now excused for Jen in her grade calculation. You'll notice that the box gets shaded out, and there's kind of diagonal lines in it to annotate that it's an excused assignment. On the student view, they'll also see that it's excused for them as well. So that was just our quick video to highlight today's Canvas guide. If you have any questions, please feel free to email or stop by. Thanks everyone. Have a great Friday.